Okay, round number 2 on the body work. See these? Forget it. So, our buddy Dan, over at Dan's garage, I see him. He's using one of these belt sanders. And he's having great results. So, I got one of these. Link is in the description below. Let's check this out. Comes with an 80 grit on there already. But I'll probably break it. So I got these as well. Sanding belts, 80 grit, and that's pretty rough. This is gonna take those seams down in short order. But I don't wanna make a total mess in my garage, so I made one of these. It's for ventilation out of my garage. It's just 2x4s, and then that's cardboard on there. And then I put a fan on here. Watch this. Well, I can tell you this, that belt sander is definitely the way to go. This, it looks rough, but it is perfectly smooth. Once I get some filler on there and some hand sanding, it's gonna be great. But man, that made short work of that seam right there, no problem. You can get carried away with this sander. I let it sit a little too long right here, and I took a little too much off, a little too wide here, but I mean, that's as smooth as you can get, I think. Without hand sanding, so I'm pretty darn happy with that. That is definitely the way to go. You can see the mess that it makes, but hopefully my ventilation here, taking that air, shoving it out of the garage, and then I open my window right there, so I'm getting air going in and then out. But that fan, even on number 3, probably isn't enough to, you know, it's obviously not enough to get it all out of here. It got on my camera quite a bit. I don't like that, but maybe if I'm closer down to the rear end. So here's another example of this big elevation change I'm seeing. I've taken this seam flush with this panel, but there is this other panel which is really really low. So it makes for a lot of sanding. I don't know if you can see it better maybe this way. I don't know if the light's too bright or what, but man, there is a lot of elevation change here. And these two panels, which are pretty much flush, but this is way low here. So I assume that I just sand this smooth. There'll be a little bit of a ramp here, but I don't know. Or can I fill this in with filler? I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to double check. But this belt sander makes quick work of these seams, that is for sure. But boy, does it make a mess. Man, it is all over. And I think I need more than one fan. So as you take these seams down, it definitely reveals some of these big pockets here. Cavities of just nothing in there. Maybe you can see it better with the light off. I don't know. But man, that's definitely gonna take some filler to get that filled in there, but well, that's part of it, I guess. Well, as I'm sanding here, I don't mind the heavy stuff that comes off and falls down, but when it comes to the really fine particles that seems to go absolutely everywhere, that's what I'm worried about, because I don't want my whole garage covered in that super fine mist, especially over here with the kids stuff and whatnot. So I think I need more airflow.